Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Hello there guys, and a sunny welcome to today's virtual walk round, and it is of course featuring the epic looking X4 BMW XDRIVE20D. Now this is a car of course that combines SUV practicality, 4-wheel drive, but coupe and gorgeous aesthetic styling. Now my job here today is to give you a walk around this gorgeous car and let you know more of the features, just so you feel a bit more informed if you were looking to buy. So without further ado, let's get stuck in. You can see down here you have of course got your headlights with your daytime runners, and moving down you've got your front fog lights, and you've got your front parking sensors with that honeycomb grille effect just on there. Moving around you can see as part of the M Sport package you do of course get the nice sharp angular sports bumpers, you've got the chrome and black kidney grills, and you've got the real nice bonnet lines all over to give it a bit more of an angry looking demeanour. Moving down you can see you have of course got your 20-inch gloss black alloy wheels, which really look great against that metallic black paintwork. You've also here got the extended side skirts and all the nice body lines and shut lines, of course part of the M Sport package. Got the M badge on the wing, you've got your covered up side repeater, and of course you've got your XDRIVE20D badging to let you know this is capable of performing anywhere. Body coloured door mirrors, you've got your high gloss shadow line around the windows, meaning de-chromed. You've got your gloss black B pillars, slightly tinted privacy glass but not too much, and you can see moving all the way around you've got your partial LED rear lights, X4 badging, and of course you've got your ferret grey diffuser along with the single exit exhaust and rear parking sensors. Now the boot on an SUV can be opened by either the key if you've got the car open, and you can see you lift it up and you're greeted by a pretty remarkable amount of room. I'm not going to tell you everything you can fit in here, but put it this way, if you're a businessman, if you've got pets, if you've got a large family, if you've got small children, if you're a businessman, if you do golf, this is the car you would want. Loads of storage, and if you're a plumber you can probably even get the kitchen sink in there as well, and underneath that you have got further storage and your toolkit as well. Just slide that back in on there, thank you. And what you can do, you can also shut it down just there by pressing the button, and of course that closes the boot. Now these are very similar to the GLC coupes. Obviously they're a coupe that are designed to be an SUV, utmost practicality, great styling, absolute refinement and luxury, and of course Mercedes and BMW always compete for the top spot. For me, I think the BMW just pips it, and that's only for the fact that you get the super solid build quality, and let's face it, who doesn't love a BMW? But there's another reason I think that as well. Let's show you the interior of this awesome whip. So internally, how does the epic X4 XDRIVE20D stack up? Well, against its external counterpart, I would argue it probably looks even better. Got that gorgeous oyster seating, of course that nice really refined and sophisticated leather colour. You've got the black contrast stitching, you have of course got your manually adjustable seats, you've also got the heated seat option, you've got the gorgeous black carpet, you've got the black headlining, you've got your M logo of course on the door inlay, you've got Harman Kardon, of course a premium option that have made a real name for themselves with BMW, giving you a real crisp clarity to the sound. Boot release, electrically adjustable windows, electric mirrors, half leather on the door card again with that stunning contrast colourway, and the brushed aluminium trim. Before we get stuck into the features, I'll show you the rear seats. You can see sculpted bolster seats, really comfortable, really thick and just really supportive as well. It's what you'd want, almost like you've got full ISO points and absolute massive of leg room for rear occupants. Nice little trick on the seat here, I am going to say, if you're doing long journeys, you can pull that out and it does extend the legs for you as well. So BMW driver's point of view, you're high up, you can see more of the road, and there's nothing in your line of vision in terms of your instrument cluster or your dashboard, meaning you've got full visibility. This of course is finished in the leatherette finish, and you move down, you can see you've got the black display on here, analog clocks, of course you've got on there the white contrast needlework, and you've got the little digital information system just here. To turn it on, you've got push button start. For me, press it once, then foot on the brake, press it again, and you can see it starts up first time. It's not loud as well, so a nice thing about the diesel engines in these cars and its competitors, because it's a car that's really wants to encapsulate that sophisticated, luxurious feel, you don't want a big loud engine as well that rattles or creaks or makes too much noise. You don't want a big loud performance engine. You want it subtle, you want it quiet, you want it to add to the overall demeanour of what you're sitting in. On the display, you see you've got the digital display here. You can change your layout using the BC button, and you can see you can change your range, you've got your consumption, you've got your average speed, you've got your date, or you can have it playing just like that. Now on there as well, you've got your auto high beam assist, which is that button here, and on this BMW it must be fully loaded, because if you click it up, you've got indicators that actually work. Told you it was stacked. And what you've got on this side is of course your automatic wipers as well, and over here you have of course got your auto headlights, fog lights and instrument cluster lighting as well. Moving on from there, steering wheel is finished in the leather. Of course you've got the nice sculpted design for ease and comfort, and on the back you've got paddle shift options, which is used for optimum driving. Basically it's a manual version of the gearbox, which you can really flick into at any time. Cruise control and speed limiter, voice control, volume control, audio source and Bluetooth telephone. Steering wheel has got the nice chrome finish on there as well, just on the plating, and you've got the M logo at the bottom, just to let you know you're not in just a standard BMW. Moving across, you've got the business nav system here, so it is the smaller screen. It's not the Pro Nav, but it is just as easy to use. Now to control that on the media, you need to use the iDrive, so if you click on menu, we'll go through all the options. You can go on multimedia. You can see you've got CD and external devices, being a USB, auxiliary or Bluetooth. You've also got radio here, FM, AM and DAB, but let's face it, we all know if you've got that option, you're only ever going to use DAB and listen to Talk Sport. You've got Bluetooth telephone, which of course you can connect, and you've also here got navigation, of which we've seen earlier. Click on the map and you can see nice little display. Because it's fixed back and it's embedded almost into the dash, it means this covers any glare off any sun, any issues or any lighting worry. You don't have to stress. It's a real nice option, and it's really simple to use. You've also on there got the contacts, the connected drive. You would need to ring BMW to see if the subscription is still active or if you need to resubscribe. And you click on vehicle information. This is now probably the most important. Click on vehicle status, and you can see you can check things such as your tyre pressure, you can reset it, you've got your engine level, you measure the engine oil level, and of course service requirements and check control. If there's any faults such as the door open or you've got low tyre pressures, anything of that nature, you're running out of fuel, this would tell you just there. If you click on service requirements, you can go on service history, and you can see this has had the one in 2021 at 21,889 miles. It's now on 34, and we will have done a service on this as well as part of our 128 point check that I will tell you about a little bit later. You can also check on the status of the XDRIVE, giving you your direction and obviously where your wheels are in terms of degrees of turning. And you can also click on here, get a trip computer if you want to get your trip computer up, and you can also get your onboard computer, handbook, and you can change your dynamics as well to really see and get all the information of how well you're driving your car. If you click on settings, you can change your control display, time and date, language, connection, sound, speed, climate. You can change your lights on there, so you've got the ambient lighting colour, classic or modern. You can change the brightness of it, which will turn it up because everyone loves a bit of ambient lighting. You've got your headlights on there as well with your one touch for your turn signal, driving mode. You've got so many different options to really customise and configure to make this your own. Moving down, you can see part of the nice features on here as well. The Shadowline, you get the gloss black inlay here with a chrome finisher, around the air vents, the hazard lights, the start stop button, and the media control as well here. It's just a real good looking car. Now moving down, you've got seat heating here, of course, for the passenger and the driver in the front. Heated front screen, heated rear screen. You can change your air distribution from here, from nothing to gale force 10, and you've also got your air conditioning if you want that on, or manual heating. Synchronization for the temperatures, because it is dual zone. If you turn that off, you'll see I can turn it right up for the passenger and leave it low for the driver. If I sync it, it'll automatically adapt to what the driver's temperature is. You can change air distribution where it goes in there, and you can have auto or manual recirculation using that button just here. Max aircon as well, just there. Now moving down, you've got your CD player, different audio modes, transmitter, and of course a touchpad for your tracks. Now moving down, you've got the brushed aluminium trim, which encases the DCT gear knob. You've got the drive select mode, traction control, descent control, audible parking, auto hold, electronic parking brake, and media control system just here. What you've also got is the push forward here for the option. You've got a little charger, 12-volt charger in here, and you have of course got your dual cup holders as well. Nice big storage area. It's a nice big chunky center console this is, meaning there's loads of room and loads of storage available. Now the gearbox, really simple to use. There's a little button here that says unlock. If you don't press it, you'll see you can't change gear. Even if you put your foot on the brake, you can't use it. So in order to use it, hand on the brake, foot on the brake, sorry, hand on the button, put it down into D. You can see you're now in drive. You know that because in the instrument cluster it tells you just there. What it can also do is press it down again, and that of course just leaves it in the drive mode. If you push it to the left, you can see now that you're in sport mode, meaning S1. Now what that means is you get an uprated throttle response, a higher rev ratio, and an all-round better performing car in terms of performance. But what you may not have known is that if you click that down again, you can see now that you're in M2. Now what that means is that is manual mode, the same as using your flappy paddles. You can also use this as if it was a manual gearbox as such. You don't get the full range of gears obviously, but if you were driving at speed, 3,000, 4,000 revs, change up the gear, change up the gear, change up the gear. As you can see, you can change up the gear as easy as you want. Now if you want to come down the gears, you press it up and you can see you change it down the gears. For me, that option is to be used if you're having a nice bit of a laugh with your lads or your girls and you're on a nice day out, or if you're a real petrol head that just wants to enjoy a blast around the country lanes when it is safe. But for us, we'll stick it in drive and we'll keep it normal. Now what you can do as well, push it all the way up, put it into reverse. You'll know that happens because on here of course you get your front and rear parking distance control, just informing you of how close you are to any obstacles. And you also have the R pop-up just there on the instrument cluster. To put it in park, click that button just here. Now, aside from that, you can see you've got the gorgeous Dakota leather here on the armrest. There's a button underneath, lift that up, and you've got another charger, auxiliary and USB in there as well. And that, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much sums up the epic XDRIVE X420D. Yes, you may have said it in the wrong order, but make no mistake, I'm not confused about how epic this car is. You can see just from the slow-mo here, it's truly a car that screams luxury, screams comfort, and really does deliver on everything loved about the BMW brand for so many years. But what you don't know and love about the Emerald brand just yet is a car fully inspected, 28-point Emerald check prior to retailing. That just means this car's been meticulously put through its paces cosmetically and mechanically at our on-site RAC approved facility. It also means we've done an oil and filter change and the car should be in peak condition for your arrival here at HQ. So if you've got any questions regarding finance, part exchange or just about the video and the Emerald brand, do please get in touch and we'll be more than happy to assist. For me, it's a very big thank you for watching the video and I can't wait to meet you at HQ very soon. I've got another video to do, so I am out of here.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered with a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time holding the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available, depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10 obviously.
10.
10 I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, it's more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million, straight million.
Way more than 10. I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In the
11.
Well, it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give it a 10.
10.
Don't argue with 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.